All right, super quick video about gain staging. Um, Hugely important whenever you're mixing down a beat, or whether you got an instrumental 2-track, or whether you got a beat that you made, or the stems, multi-tracks, whatever. Ultimately, at the end, it's important that your gain staging is on point. So when you bring the vocals in, you still have headroom left over to add the vocals, get a good clean mix, have them all sitting in, and then, being able to add the rest of the processing to the overall mix, and then give it the final bump in volume, to bring that mastered quality. So, I have several tracks here, nothing too crazy, but ultimately. So as you can see, the volumes aren't super high, not trying to hit the red lines. Good static mix. And then as you can see in console, that's usually where I try to get to. Right there at about 3 dB. So, and I don't use faders as much as I use Britain, which is a gain plugin at the end of the day. But, I have one of these on every single channel. So, I mean, they're all pretty close, but as you can see, subtle differences. Trying to make sure that everything stays in point. Trying to keep a good balance. Yeah, I'll start with Britain first. Get everything at my levels, which usually I'm trying to hit anywhere from 6 to 12. Typically, I'm mixing at about 12 dB. So you can see little spikes above 12, but ultimately, like I said, you want your roll up to be, not hitting in the red zones. So you can see even my drum buses, drum and bass bus, the volume level's not much different between the two. So some of the things that, I'm using here, again, Brits and Butts, just gives us a little bit of that saturation, console saturation. Also, the VU meters help nicely. And then, following that up, little Neve 1084 action. Getting the kicks pumping. But again, the preamp, the volume level, all of that is taken in mind with making sure everything is staying in place. So then again, a little more extra saturation, little tiny bit of compression, little boost on the bass. Nothing too crazy. So keeping all that in mind, so when you're getting your beat together, before you even add your vocals, make sure your beat's gain staged. And even if I just had an instrumental on its own, I would still make sure that when it's playing at its nominal volume, that I'm hitting 3 dB. Really important in the gain staging process. And I mean, each one of these, none of these are adding really to the volume, just certain little levels of control. Nothing too drastic. Hitting through the tape at the end. And you see the VU meter just right below that red zone. So level consistency, gain staging is key. Just a quick video, talk about gain staging and how important it is. Really critical to get a good mix and then a good master that you have your gain staging down. But otherwise, that's pretty much all I got for today. Appreciate you listening.